We're going to go to Aaron Gilchrist, who's our White House correspondent there. He's back home in Washington. He's on the lawn. I will disappear after that. But Aaron,
we're going to see you later.
Let me bring you into the conversation here, and you can keep it up with Tom and Chuck on this piece of breaking news with President Biden testing positive for COVID while he is in Nevada. Aaron?
Yeah, I hear. Sorry. I think your producer was talking to me while you were talking, Hallie. Yeah, so we are just sort of working through this information that we're getting about President Biden having tested positive for COVID. Our producing team that is traveling in Las Vegas, where the president has been for the last couple of days, sending a note that they heard at the event where he was supposed to be speaking at the Unidos conference. Regrettably, I was just on the phone with President Biden, and he shared his deep, deep disappointment at not being able to join us this afternoon. The president has been at many events, as we all know, and he just tested positive for COVID. Now, we know today President Biden had made a first stop to do a sit-down interview with Univision, radio interview. He stopped at a restaurant where he was doing that interview, and this is where he's been, to the best of our understanding, for at least the last hour or so. And it seems that at some point today he took a test and obviously tested positive for COVID. Just yesterday, he was at the NAACP conference, also in Las Vegas. He made at least one other stop, an off-the-record stop, while he was there in Las Vegas yesterday. This all, of course, comes at the time when the president has really been ramping up his travel around the country. We know he had been in Michigan, in the Detroit area last week, before he spent some time in Rehoboth Beach, at his home in Rehoboth Beach over the weekend, before leaving, before coming back to Washington and then leaving for Nevada. And this was after several other events the president had engaged in over the last several weeks, particularly since that debate almost 3 weeks ago now in Atlanta. President Biden, I can tell you, just from having traveled with him in this time period, spends a lot of time in very close proximity to a lot of other people. I was with him in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, a couple of Sundays ago, and the president spent almost an hour face-to-face, shaking hands, taking selfies. I saw him hug at least a few people there while he was talking with folks. And so he's spent a lot of time in close proximity to a lot of people. And we know that this is a way that COVID can and does spread. We've seen sort of spikes over the last couple of months in different parts of the country. And even though many of us have gotten back to our normal routines, this is something that people are still getting. We have been sort of digging through some of our records, trying to figure out when was the last time the president had COVID or had been given a COVID vaccine, a booster shot. We believe it was in, I think, July of 2022 was the last time that the president tested positive for COVID. And like I said, we're still digging through some of our records to see and trying to get some reaction, direct response from the White House about, actually, you know what, just popped up in my email as I'm talking to you. So I'll read this statement from the press secretary. Earlier today, following his first event in Las Vegas, President Biden tested positive for COVID-19. He is vaccinated and boosted, and he is experiencing mild symptoms. He will be returning to Delaware, where he will self-isolate and will continue to carry out all of his duties fully during that time. The White House will provide regular updates on the president's status as he continues to carry out the full duties of the office while in isolation. And then this goes on to present some information.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Aaron, let me ask you a quick question. What else did he have on his schedule lined up for this week? What other important events were lined up that he's going to have to now reschedule and or cancel?
So, to the best of our knowledge, the Unidos conference was the last thing on his schedule for this week. We believe he was set to leave Las Vegas tonight and then return here to the East Coast, I believe to Delaware. And so there was nothing else on his schedule that had been publicized as of yet. And obviously now with this news, he'll be returning to his home in Delaware, one of his homes there, where he will have to self-isolate until he's well again.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.